Welcome to The Leadership, a business-focused talk show brought to you by the Vested Group.
We talk to entrepreneurs, employees, thought leaders, innovators, dreamers, disruptors,
and even our own children about what makes us tick on and off the clock.
Hi, welcome to this edition of The Leadership Show, brought to you by the Vested Group. You can find out more about us at thevested.com. I'm your host, Hillary Patterson, with my co-host, Johnny Zielinski, and we have the very good fortune of being able to interview Neeraj Sharma today, the nicest human being on the planet.
Thank you for having me.
He actually won that award before, believe it or not.
Yeah, official. Glad you could be here, Neeraj.
So can you tell us, this is a long story for you too, how did you come to be at TVG?
Joel reached out to me about 6.5 years ago and said, hey, come work for me at the Vested Group. And I know the management, John Mack, Joel Patterson, these are actually my friends, and I've known them for a long time. We stayed in touch, and I jumped at the opportunity to work for Joel again. So glad to be here at the Vested Group.
How long has it been now that you've been here?
6.5 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
He's a long timer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Were you here before or after Hannah?
I was here 1 year before Hannah.
Okay. I think she's one of the longest we've had so far.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, tell us about your family, your siblings, parents, and kind of where did you grow up?
So I was born in Kenya.
Okay.
And it's a country in the east coast of Africa, and lived there for about 24 years and then moved to the US. My parents are in New Jersey, and I have a brother out there, and Texas is the place to be because I really enjoy the weather here. It's a little cold in New Jersey. Yeah. We do visit occasionally, but only in the summertime. It's not fun being in New Jersey in the winter.
No,
so.
it's not.
No, that makes sense, actually. So we like to ask the fun question of business consultants. What would your mom say that you do for a living?
My mom and dad would probably say that I'm a software consultant, but nothing more beyond that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple.
Mm-hmm. What would you say you do?
I am a solution architect at the Vested Group. I assist our clients with implementing NetSuite financial modules.
Financial guru.
He's a smart guy. Why do you come to work, Neeraj? Like, other than the obvious of a paycheck, you know, what brings you in? I got to start prefacing with that.
Well, first of all, I'm passionate about my job. I really enjoy solution design, helping our clients with any issues they're facing, whether it's NetSuite related or even business process related. And second of all, is basically collaborating with my coworkers. They are a great team that is pretty smart, and also we enjoy a lot of lighthearted moments together. So all in all, we trust each other, respect each other. Everybody's set up for success at the Vested Group, and they are empowered to achieve whatever they aspire, and opportunities are available for everybody. So if you want to take a career in consulting at the Vested Group, this is the place to be. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's good. Yeah, I have to say, you saved me so many times. That great helper, great collaborator. Whenever I had questions, I could always go to Neeraj and get all the right answers.
If you can get some of his time when he's not getting pulled by everybody else in 1,000 directions.
It was easier 6.5 years ago. It was a little easier, but only slightly.
You all are very flattering.
So when you were back in Kenya, what did you want to be when you were going to grow up? When you grew up?
I used to read some novels around investigation, detectives, and stuff like that. So the three investigators, Hardy Boys. So I really wanted to be a detective when I grew up.
That's a good one. I think he might be our first detective.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good one.
Everything has been like athletes or
doctors.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what's your favorite workplace tradition at the Vested Group?
I would say it's the holiday party.
Yeah.
And the main reason for that is because I enjoy meeting up with all my coworkers and also their families, because it's a big family event. Different folks come together and just get to learn a lot more about them, like Ariel and obviously just everybody that's part of the party. We all get to collaborate and enjoy each other's company.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I love that too. Nobody's working. We all have some time to chit chat for once.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, casually, not about work. What do you wish more people knew about you?
I enjoy upgrades, whether it's any kind of upgrade. Let's say it's my TV that's getting a software upgrade.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
I also enjoy maybe even showing up at a rental car and they'll upgrade me to the next available vehicle that they've got just because it's not in available. I also, obviously, NetSuite has a spring and a fall upgrade. So I just like to see new features come about with the technology that I'm close to.
That's awesome.
A great
It is a
answer.
great
Yeah,
answer.
I know, because it really does cover kind of everything.
One that I expect from Neeraj, though.
Yeah, I know.
What do you enjoy doing when you're not at work?
So I enjoy spending time with my family. I catch up on European soccer on the weekends. When we are not in town, we'd definitely love to travel. And America is a beautiful country. We've got good beaches, mountains, greenery, and it's just great to be easily able to move to different places from here to appreciate what the world is about.
Do you want to give a plug to your team?
I'm sorry?
You want to give a plug to your team?
Yeah, my team is actually Juventus FC. They are an Italian soccer club, and I've been following them since 1991. Yeah.
Nice. I was 2 years old.
Wow.
Props to you.
Wow. Way to throw that in there. So what would you say is the funniest thing that's happened to you recently?
Well, I've been told I have a quiet voice, and my current client, we actually visit with them Monday through Thursday, and some people dial in on the conference call. So when I'm in the conference room with everybody, we do all have to wear masks. And so the mask kind of muffles your voice, and it's already a quiet voice. So everyone's, I kind of ask, hey, can everybody hear me okay? They're like, yeah, it's a little muffled. So it's a little challenging to speak a little louder and be heard on the other side of the phone. So
Maybe that's a good thing that can come from COVID, because we're all suffering from that you can't see anybody's mouth anymore. So and it's quiet. So maybe we'll be better projectors of our voices whenever we can go back to the real world.
We can talk.
yeah.
Mention that to Joel, actually. We can talk about that maybe in our next monthly meeting. Start projecting a little bit more in our calls. We do have some loud people already, though. I know the sales guys.
Yeah, that's true. There are a few people who don't need to adapt to that. Yes.
All right, we finished this interview, Neeraj. We walk outside and you find a lottery ticket for $15 million. What are you doing with that money?
Well, we'll have to start finding ways to give back to the community. I'd like to especially dedicate efforts to Africa. My wife and I are from Africa, so would like to be able to help people there, maybe even if it's like starting up a school. I enjoy teaching, and I would really like to make a difference in the communities back home. And would also like to be able to retire and maybe, believe it or not, do some farming. My wife is very much into gardening, so she's always believed in growing the food that you cook, and we're largely vegetarian. So maybe find some fertile land here somewhere and have a farm and kind of enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Potatoes for all those French fries.
Right.
Exactly. That's right. A source of French fries. Do they actually grow? Can you grow French fries?
You can grow potatoes.
Well, there's plenty of land around here, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a good question for you. Like, good answers. You're going to come up with something random. If you had to pick one song to play every time you walked into a room, every room, what song would it be?
So for my coworkers, I would choose Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
right.
good. That is so good. Yeah.
It has a special meaning to back in the days, like 15 years ago, when Joel, John Mack, you were there, the trip as well. We went to Cancun and had a good time. Every year we'd do a holiday. So I didn't know much about the company at that point, and we were just rapping to different kinds of songs, and I'm really bad at it, but apparently I was set up to kind of rap to Ice Ice Baby, and a couple of pictures were taken, and it was a very amusing time. And it till today people talk about it, so for sure, just for everybody's amusement, that would be the song. Yes.
It's a good song.
That is a good song.
He's from Dallas too. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
All right, final question. You're CEO tomorrow. You have Joel's job. What is the first thing that you would do?
Well, so they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The company is great. We are very much focused on ensuring our team is happy. We take care of our people, and we also take care of our clients. I would like to see that continue, and we have a great leadership team that is always challenged with what can we do to make the place better. This is a best place to work company. So I just want to have him as a chairman, perhaps.
Retain him.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and kind of look to give us more advice on how we can grow the business.
That's a good answer. That's a very good answer.
Neeraj, thank you so much for joining us today. I know you're a busy man. We really appreciate your time coming out here and talking with us.
Thank you. It's always good to catch up with coworkers. So good
Thanks, Neeraj.
Good to be here. Thanks, guys.
All right. You can find out about more who we are at thevested.com. Thank you for joining us. And if you want to see more of these interviews, go to YouTube and just simply search The Vested Group. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.